Folks! It's a skill issue! Get out of town! Hey, so, we're back in Warzone. But there's a large tower, so I must climb it. Must climb the phallic structure. My hands are not here. I am flying up this ladder with no arms. Look at this! I'm not using my arms to climb this ladder. That's great. Realism.
We choose to do things not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
And then my gun fell through the floor, so that's fantastic. I'm still doing it on this ladder as well. Oh, everything fell through again. You'd love to see it. Look at this. Everything just fell through the floor, man. It keeps doing that.
The worst.
Excuse me? Why don't ladders work in this game either?
Yeah, sometimes the prompts are cheeks right here.
You have to jump around that thing. Oh wait, where is this? Oh, it's from up here. So this ladder isn't climbable. I can't climb this. Someone's got to fix that. And the only way to get up to this zip line is to be on top of this thing. But to get on top of this thing, you need that ladder, and that ladder doesn't work. Wait a second. I've got a building. There's a building that is on its all cattywampus. Look at whole guys. No, you've got to be kidding me. What? Look at this. Is this not? Is there not a building right here that is just?
I'm in a recon drone.
Oh. It just disappears when I zoom in with the sniper rifle. What is going on?
I got two bogeys on recon.
There's a whole building here that's just tipped over. It's like it fell from the sky. I want to see what happens.
Guys on this roof. Holy.
It just disappears.
Bullet drop is actually insane.
This is crazy. Oh, it disappears when you hit a certain angle. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this building. I'm inside of it. Oh, folks, look at this.
All right, I'm like in a gunfight.
I'm experiencing something that I never experienced before.
All right, well I guess I'll f off.
Well, just come join me. Oh,
these guys are pushing us. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've got a building. I now have a building in my way.
I don't see a building.
I'm literally walking through walls of a building right now.
Hold up.
Sort of like.
Is that a JPEG plane in the air to the left there?
Oh yeah.
It's not moving. I don't know. Oh, it disappeared.
Yep.
I tell you what a game, huh? If you go in here and you go on these and you swap the gun, all of the new guns are currently recommended. All of the old ones are not. But that's sort of like a, if you really want to level them up, buy the new game or spend money on a bundle, which I understand if it's a free game, you then have the extra money to say, maybe I'll buy this bundle, get this good gun. But then the issue with that is those guns get nerfed, right? If the gun is too OP, they're going to nerf it. So then you maybe get to use the gun for a little while, but you've spent $20, $25, $30 on a bundle to get a gun that you hope is going to last you for a couple of months. And then if you don't, what if you end up not liking the gun? What if you have more fun with other things? But then that also leads back to skill-based matchmaking, not being able to use several different guns, and you're kind of stuck using what is the best so that you can actually compete. I think for sure toning down the amount of attachments that you can put on a gun and getting this guy the out of here would just be absolutely ideal. Who likes this guy?
Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
But at least before Verdansk comes back out, I really hope that they kind of get things locked in, and maybe Microsoft gets them to get all of this, just simplify it a little bit. We don't need 40 muzzle attachments.
No.
We don't need it. We don't need 51 underbarrels. We don't need 72 optics. All I know is, I don't think a lot of people are using this. Don't think a lot of people are using this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I also don't think that you need a whole bunch of different sniper scopes. Variable zoom, normal. Why do we need the DS Farsight 11? Take out targets faster with this exceptional mid to long range optic designed by Drexton Summers, variable 4 to 8.7 times zoom. And then also, to do all the stuff that you have to do to unlock them, like, I don't even have the game, so I'm probably not going to get the M13B to level 12 at any time in the near future, if ever. So I'm never going to unlock this. And then all these like, what are they called? The ones where you can switch it. No one ever used those, and they put like 18 of them in the game. 1, 2. Here's another 1, 3. Like 4. No one ever used
hybrids.
these. That's it. The hybrid. No one used the hybrids ever. They were just gone. And now with this new stuff, they're like, yeah, but some people may want to use them, so let's put in 17 of them. The biggest difference between these two is the actual reticle itself. Why not just give me the option to switch the reticle?
Yeah.
Instead of
not
saying, no,
making
you
an
have to
entirely
unlock this
separate
new
attachment.
sight. You need to get the TAC M to level 11 to have this reticle in this slightly different sight to this one. But with this one, you have to get the Bass P to level 19. With this, they're going to get you to buy a bundle for the Bass P. They're going to get you to buy a bundle for the TAC M. I do think that they have, I won't even say a solid base, but it's better. It's a step forward from what they had last year. Because the base isn't that solid. I mean, literally, the base is not solid because loot falls through the floor on many occasions.
Okay, my game crashed.
Oh, well, that's good.
I like plugged in my controller and then my game crashed.
So you're gone?
Yeah, looking like it.
Oh, teammate dead. So should I just leave?
Well, I'm not in the game, so...
Okay. If the last time you played was oh, well, yeah. If it looks more
Okay,
grassy,
yes.
I just backed out and my game crashed.
Wild. Yeah, I plugged in my Xbox controller and my game crashed.
I don't know if I'm just so biased because I really just want Warzone 1, and that's why my opinion of the new games are just, it's sort of tainted. You have to Google whether something is good or not, and to try and figure out what guns and attachments you're going to use, and it actually makes a huge difference now if you're not actually using the best stuff.
Maybe it's time for Call of Duty to not come out every year.
Oh, yeah. Modern Warfare number 2 was originally rumored to be a 2-year game, and then it wasn't because it didn't do well. That
So
doesn't
they
mean
needed a new
that
title
doesn't
to drive
mean
sales.
push out more. That means fix what
More
you
of the
have.
same.
This dude, some dude just says completely cracked out lobby. This isn't fun. It's beautifully said. Right? How did they get Warzone 1 right, but Warzone 2 was super bad and Warzone 3 is all right? I agree completely. You know, Warzone 1, I think the issue was Warzone 1 was such a great success. You know, I think the timing was great. I think the game was great. And then the community, right? We wanted something different. Towards the end of Verdansk, everyone was like, okay, new map, let's change it up, let's do all this. And then Activision was like, okay, here's Caldera. And then they sent out Caldera, and everyone was like, this map is awful. So, I mean, in a way, us as a community are kind of being a little bit misleading. We're saying we want things, and then we get them, and we say, oh, no, we didn't want this. We wanted something else. And then it's like, okay, let's go back to what we had before. So, I mean, it's almost like Activision can't actually please us, but they definitely don't do a good job at trying to do it. Activision's reign of terror over Call of Duty may diminish. I don't want to say may come to an end with just the head honcho leaving, but it may diminish. You know, we may be nearing a clearing. You know, we're walking through the forest right now, all of us together. And we've seen in the distance, we've sent some scouts ahead, and they've said, there's a bit of an opening. We might be able to go in there and, you know, get out of this dense forest. So let's go together. And let's see what's on the outside of this heavily wooded area. And maybe someday the game will be good again.